Hey YouTube, got a little project here that I was been wanting to finish for quite a while. Got some railroad lights that I got at an antique store. They were just individual lights. So I took them. I had to double check, make sure they were working anyway. So I wired them up, just temporarily. Wired them up, made sure that they would at least even work. So I did that. Got a cord, plugged them in, and just made sure they would even come on, which they did. Both of them work. So got online, got on YouTube, tried to find ways to make them blink. And usually the only way to get them to work is with a 12-volt system, because a lot of those old railroad lights were 12-volt systems. These were wired for 110, so did some research and found a company, trafficlights.com, I think is what it was. And they sold a flasher pretty much for just this kind of situation. Maybe even getting your traffic lights to blink or something like that. Lights to Go Incorporated, trafficlights.com is where I got it. So yeah, I ordered it. A little part right there. Really good instructions, really detailed, tells you just how to do it. Got it really fast, came in the mail. It's a very nice setup. It's all solid state, one little package. You can just screw it to a piece of wood or whatever, but I'll show you here in a minute how I did mine. Got a piece of wood, 2x6. I just wanted some way to hang these lights. And I took the bracket off the back, laid it on the wood, I measured it, made sure it was kind of even. I did a little cutting on the ends just to kind of doll it up a little. Got a box, put it right in the middle. That's where I was going to run my wires through. And the little piece, the flasher, fits right inside. Most of these railroad lights that were on a pole at the road, wherever at a railroad crossing, they had a box on them. So just trying to make it look a little a little bit like a railroad light would look out of the road. So I took the piece of wood, I painted it, I mounted my box on there, and I ran some wires through it. Is the gist of my story. But it really came out just what I wanted. I wanted the lights to flash alternately. And I wanted this to hang in my shop. So I channeled out the back of the wood. Some of the wires would fit in there so the wood would fit flat against the wall. So I did a little chiseling, a little cutting. Just took a skill saw and I channeled it out. Took a chisel and I chiseled out a channel. Ran my wires through it. There's my brackets. I mounted my lights to the piece of wood, painted it. Mounted my box. Ran the wires up inside the box, as you can see here. Just follow the instructions. Very easy. Ground wire there. Basically, you just run your two black wires from your light into load 1 and load 2, and just follow the instructions. Hook all your whites up together. I just ran a plug. I started to wire a switch up to this thing, but where I'm going to put it, I chose not to. But I can always come back and in the bottom of that box or on the outside or something, wire me a little switch. So wired it all up. I'm going to check it out and see how it worked. And yeah, boom, yeah, came out great. I retired not long ago, and I've had all these little projects laying around my shop, and wanted to get that done. You saw a traffic light over there. I need to get that done too. I collect a lot of signs, some gas pump stuff, but I hung it on my wall, and yeah, it came out great. So there you have it. Trafficlights.com flasher. Worked great for my railroad lights. I highly recommend it if you're interested in doing something like that. Appreciate you watching. Thank you.